Today, I will share the final two personality traits that predict sales success in mortgage origination. Previously, I've discussed the other 12 personality traits. In total, there are 14. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. The two traits are accommodation and assertiveness. What is accommodation? In sales, accommodation is that ability to adapt one's behavior, communication style, or approach to fit the needs of others, especially prospects and clients. In sales, it reflects a salesperson's flexibility, empathy, and willingness to adjust their tone, pace, or message to make the buyer more comfortable and understood. Why is accommodation important in sales? Sales is not a one-size-fits-all process. Buyers come from different backgrounds, have different personalities, and prefer different communication styles. An originator who can accommodate effectively builds stronger rapport and trust more quickly. Accommodation reduces resistance by meeting the customer where they are. It creates a more personalized buying experience, which leads to higher close rates and helps diffuse objections or tension through the empathy and adaptability. A great interview question to assess accommodation is to ask the candidate, tell me about a time when you had to adjust your communication or sales approach for a difficult or very different type of customer. What did you do? What was the result? This question reveals how well the candidate reads people, adapts in real time, and whether they value buyer-centric behavior, key indicators of high emotional intelligence and sales success. Next, I want to discuss assertiveness in sales. Assertiveness is that ability to confidently express your thoughts, needs, and recommendations while respecting the perspective of others. In origination, it means standing firm on value, guiding the buyer decisively through the process, and asking for commitments without being aggressive or passive. Why is assertiveness important in sales? Originators must lead conversations, overcome objections, and close deals. Without assertiveness, prospects take control of the process, often resulting in delays or no decision. Originators hesitate to ask for the business or address critical objections. The value of this solution can be undermined by weak presentation or indecisiveness. On the other hand, assertive salespeople communicate confidence and credibility. They create structure and momentum in the sales process. They are more likely to close deals because they're willing to ask for the next step. A great interview question to assess assertiveness is, give me an example of a time when you had to push back on a customer's request or objection. How did you handle it? And what was the outcome? This question uncovers how the candidate balances confidence with respect and whether they can navigate tough conversations while still moving the sale forward. Now you have all 14 personality traits that above average originators possess. If you're interested in improving your hiring results, DM me to discuss how our pre-hire can improve your hiring results.